the 9.
Welcome back. It's a Meatless Monday. So this morning we are cooking with Chef Luciano. He is live now from Casa Pernoi in Birmingham. Good morning, Chef. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fabulous. How are you?
Doing well. Good to see you. So today we are making quinoa risotto with wild mushrooms. That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
people are so restaurant deprived right now. That looks great.
Well, you know, Pernoi in Birmingham I converted it over during the close down of the pandemic to a beautiful Italian restaurant called Casa Pernoi. And so we have some beautiful pastas on the menu, but this one particular, I made a risotto with quinoa to be gluten-free, a little bit healthier, less in calories, and this one particular is with a mushroom ragu and some seared porcini mushrooms. Now look at how beautiful those porcini mushrooms are. We took them, and porcinis are a short season, so what we did was we salt cured them a little bit to preserve them and packed them in olive oil, and now I'm just going to sear those up in a pan. Then down here we have just a red and a white quinoa. I cook the quinoa just like pasta, 50% of each, and you boil it in salted water, and then you just chill it, and you can reserve that over to the side. And then in this pan that I just added while we started the segment is a little bit of porcini broth, or you could use a vegetable stock. And if you wanted to, you know, if you eat meat and you want to use a chicken broth, you could as well. And a porcini broth is really like a porcini tea. You can always find dry porcinis at the grocery store in a bag, and you can bring a pot of water to boil, add those dry porcini mushrooms, and they'll make you the most flavorful broth you've ever had. So now we're just we add the broth back to the quinoa. We're gonna let that just start to absorb. This is my mushroom ragu. I pre-made the mushroom ragu with some Michigan morels and some oyster mushrooms with just a little bit of onions and olive oil, salt and pepper. We cooked it. I'm gonna add that right to the dish. We're gonna let that mushroom ragu absorb in. And we're literally not that far away. I'm gonna shut down our mushrooms.
Yep.
Bring in our plates. And now we're just gonna finish this off with a little Parmigiano Reggiano.
While you plate that, Chef, I'm wondering, what do you see coming down the line for restaurant owners? Any more difficulties? I'm wondering if there are any foods that perhaps were in season during COVID, and perhaps, you know, we missed the best season for cherries or whatever it is. Is there anything like that in the restaurant world right now?
No, I don't think so. I think most of the products, you know, all of our vendors and our local growers have been suffering just as we have, and they were sitting on the sidelines getting ready just as we were as well. And we're finding all the ingredients. These are a spring mushroom right here, so there's no problems with that. I'm going to take this quinoa risotto, and if you look how beautiful that is. Risotto should look like that, by the way. It should be lucid in the pan. It shouldn't be thick and starchy, okay? It should pour itself out, just like that. I'm going to put that
So
right
I've been
on
doing
there.
mine wrong.
And then I'm going to garnish that with these beautiful porcini mushrooms. We're going to add a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano right over the top, like so. And then to add a little bit of spice and pepperiness, we've got some local Michigan grown asparagus. I'm sorry, arugula, not asparagus. Some local arugula, which is really peppery, delicious, and beautiful. And we'll just throw that right on top. And there you have it. Quinoa risotto with mushroom ragu and porcini mushrooms.
Definitely a nice and hearty dish. Where can we find you, Chef?
You can find us in Birmingham. We're on 310 East Maple in Birmingham, and there's construction there on Maple currently, but you get in off Peabody Street. We have a parking garage right behind the restaurant. There's a charge to get in, but we take it off your bill, so the parking is free.
All right, you heard it right here. We'll also put it on our website, fox2detroit.com. Thank you so much for checking in with us today, Chef Luciano.
It was a pleasure.
Quick break.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be right back.
An old favorite pastime is making a comeback, drive-in movies. Just ahead, how organizers are making sure families stay safe.